Hi guys, it's Cole, and today I will show you an Ethereum DEX arbitrage math bot that I've built with Uniswap V3. We will cover the full workflow from the setup to profit withdrawal. So it uses smart contract to interact with the ETH mainnet network. If you like this type of video, guys, please leave the thumbs up and subscribe. Let's get to the tutorial now. So let me walk you through how this bot is structured. So we operate from the hosting PC. There, the front-end interface allows us to control the bot and talk to the backend server. Backend server, which is also hosted on the hosting PC, connects through our deployed smart contract. The smart contract then connects to the ETH mainnet network, and then it scans arbitrage opportunities on the ERC20 mempool. So to deploy this bot, we need to use a wallet browser extension such as MetaMask, but you can also use Trust Wallet or Phantom. So before we run the bot, we need to install Python. So open your browser and search for Python 3 or searching. Open the official link of python.org, the first that you get, and scroll down to choose the installer for your operating system. So here, since I'm on Windows 11, I'm going to choose the Windows Installer 64. If you are on Windows 10, it's the same one, and for macOS it will be this one, and for Linux it's generally already installed. Now open your download folder and then launch the Python installer. Then install Python and wait for the installation. So once Python is installed, you can close the installer window. So now we will need to launch the bots. So the PYC file for the bots is actually already in my download folder, but I put the link in the description for you to download it, guys. So now launch the PYC bot file. So the launcher will now check some dependencies, and then it will open the front-end interface in your browser. If the front-end interface opens in the wrong browser, you can just copy the URL right here in the right browser in which you have your wallet installed to be able to interact with the bots. So now that the front-end interface is open, here a quick overview. So here you can see the current liquidity in mempool, which is the amount of Ether our bot will have to do arbitrage trades. Then we have the start button and the stop button, which allows us to control the bots. You also have the ERC token list to choose the tokens on which you want to do arbitrage. I recommend letting it as it is since it's already optimized with some stable coins, and you also have the advanced settings. So those are already optimized too, so I advise not to touch them. So the first step will be to deploy our smart contract. So the smart contract basically links the bots to the Ethereum blockchain to execute ERC20 swaps. So click the deploy contract button and then confirm the deployment of the contract. Generally it's pretty cheap. So here you can see it's 25 cents in Ether. So let's confirm. So now we wait for the contract to appear on our bot. So great, as you can see, our contract is now deployed. So now what we can do is basically go and copy the contract address of our bots and go on etherscan.io, which is the blockchain explorer for Ethereum, with your contract address, and now you can verify that it is indeed deployed. And you can also verify that you are indeed the creator of these contracts. So back to the interface. So now the next step is to fund the bot with some Ether in order to do arbitrage, because it basically needs liquidity to do arbitrage trades on stablecoins mainly. So again, copy the contract address of your bots. And then here I'm going to send 1 Ether. So remember that the more Ether you put in your bot, the more it will be able to do trades. So from now we will wait for the liquidity to appear on our bot. So we can use the refresh balance button right here until the amount appear on the front end. It can take up to 1 or 2 minutes to appear for the bot to see it. So let's press the button. Okay, so there we go. Now the liquidity is in our bot. So once the balance is updated, we need to start the bot by clicking the start bot button. So here I go. And from now, the startup can take 1 minute to 30 seconds to 1 minute, I will say. So it will load the state of the bot and open the execution routines. So we will wait, maybe we will see some arbitrage transactions going on already, I don't know. So great, as you can see, we already have 2 arbitrage transactions going on. So one with some leg that the bot bought for like 1,700 USD, and then he made a small profit of 63 cents. So that's great for now. So I will let the bot run for 24 hours and I'll be back and we'll check the results, guys. Alright guys, we're back after 24 hours and the full test window is now complete. So from now you can see that we made small profits of 24 Ether. That's pretty good since it's probably because of the mainnet congestion. So let's stop the bots. And now we are going to withdraw the profits. So click on the withdraw liquidity button. So from now it can take from 10 seconds to 30 seconds depending on the mainnet congestion. So let's wait a bit. So there we go, guys. So now the profits are back into our wallet. So if you like this type of video, guys, please subscribe. Again, if you need help, you can contact me on my Telegram. And also, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe since it helps me a lot. See you soon, guys.